Alright, welcome to OSIKANI TV on YouTube once again. Now let's talk about some news on Christian Atsu'S. So the situation is getting very worrying day by day, hour by hour, and minute by minute, because it has been 5 days, 5 bad days after the incident happened in Turkey. We are yet to find the whereabouts of our star boy Christian Atsu'S, and the family and other people have started giving directions and pressure to Turkey to actually search and rescue Christian Atsu'S. Don't forget, I brought you an update yesterday that there is thermal cameras that they actually focused at where the incident happened in Christian Atsu'S territory, where he was at that time, and the camera indicates that there are still lives under that particular area. And in fact, even yesterday night, there was, let me say, even at this dawn, there was a 90-year-old and another 9-year-old girl who were rescued, and they were alive. So let's not rule anything off. Let's only hope and pray that Christian Atsu'S will come back very safe and he will come back alive. That is what we actually pray for. So let's continue to pray. 5 days, and the incident is very scary now. But we have to give you latest updates about that situation. Then we also talk about Kudus Mohammed. Yesterday he scored a super goal for Ajax as he helped them to win against FC20. His coach John Hettinger has spoken about him, and the coach himself, and the player himself, Kudus Mohammed, has also spoken about his goal, his role, and other things. Let's talk about all in this video. Before then, kindly give us a thumbs up, like the video. After liking, make sure you subscribe if you are new, put on the bell for more updates on this channel. Now, we all understand the situation going on in Turkey currently. Yes, there is an earthquake which struck the country on Monday morning. It actually struck them about thrice, and so now our player, that is Christian Atsu'S, is yet to be found. Initially they reported which was false, and we are still thinking about it. Now, according to Ajax is on the grounds. He is in Turkey and he is monitoring everything going on. He is a journalist. He has said that the family of Christian Atsu'S are actually giving pressure to the rescue team to go to where he is. In a tweet, this is what he posted. He said, Christian Atsu'S family, managers and friends are requesting that the work at Renaissance residence should be further accelerated for both Atsu and other earthquake survivors. So after the camera, he showed that yes, there are still lives over there. Atsu'S family, the manager, and also friends. Then according to our checks, the Ghana government and also the embassy, Ghana embassy to Turkey, they are all making sure that they accelerated the work at the Renaissance. That is where, according to our source, Christian Atsu'S was at that time, and according to other sources too, he was on the 9th floor in that particular day when the incident happened. So the family, managers, and friends are now putting pressure. All of us are now pressuring the rescue team to accelerate work. We are not saying that they should leave other works and go there, but they should accelerate it so that the lives under that particular building, they can rescue them. Not Christian Atsu'S alone, but any person who is over there could also be rescued in this particular space, because being under that particular rubble, under buildings for 5 days without food, without water, without anything, is not easy, and we should be getting more worrying. Like yesterday, Atsu'S sister spoke at 2 p.m. and she was saying that she's now getting sleepless nights because the brother is not found, and you know, as a family we should feel for them. So that's the situation now on the grounds, and one teammate also spoke about it. His name is Sam Adekugbe. He spoke yesterday about Christian Atsu'S. He said that on the day that the incident happened, before that incident happened, he actually had interaction with him, or Christian Atsu'S was with him before he left, and later, some hours later, the incident actually happened. Let's listen to what Sam said about this. Then we go to Kudus Mohammed.
We just played that evening, and I had some teammates over, just to kind of hang out after the game, because usually you can't sleep. And it was until later the hours of the night they left my place, and then after I just finished cleaning up, I sat down and I just started to kind of feel myself shaking, and yeah, I thought I was having a panic attack, and then the shakes just kind of progressed more and more, and I started hearing things getting thrown around the kitchen, plates and cups, and also just hitting the ground, and then I just saw the TV fell over, the table stand fell open, and that's when I realized, what was going on, and I had a candle that was lit on the table, and it kind of fell over, and it hit the carpet, and then I was just worried about kind of setting up a fire. So once I was able to kind of blow out the candle, I just ran outside my house, and everyone was outside. It was lightning, it was pouring rain, and I just seen like a split in the roads, and I just ran to my security at the entrance of the neighborhood I stay in, and everybody was just kind of there, and just freaking out and yelling and trying to account for people that are missing and things like that. And at the same time, it's the worst case for me was that that's where we can kind of really see the disasters everywhere. As buildings completely collapse, there's roads that are divided, there's fires, there's people yelling, there's people crying, there's just things that you thought you never associated with. Our sporting director is still missing. One of my teammates, a guy who I was with that evening at my home, is still unaccounted for.
Right, so that is what Sam said about Christian Atsu'S incidents, and it is very, very worrying. So we only hope and pray that we will eventually see or get to know Christian Atsu is alive, and we are all going to be happy about that. Now let's go to Kudus Mohammed. I'm down, so well, let's go to Kudus Mohammed. Yes, Kudus scored the only goal in the game yesterday for Ajax against FC20. It was the KNVB competition, and Kudus scored on the 70th minute after receiving a pass from Dusan Tadic. Then he made sure that he will score with the right foot. Fantastic. I will watch an update on this channel. Then afterwards, Kudus Mohammed spoke about his Man of the Match award and also his contribution to the team. This is what Kudus Mohammed has to say.
You started as a right winger. What do you feel about that?
It's a new position for me, but the most important thing is having the freedom to play how I want to play, and the coach gives me that freedom, and I don't feel restricted from how I want to play. So even though I still prefer to play as a midfielder, but even if I play on the right wing, you can see I still do my best for the team. It's the team that's the most important, So it's a new position, but it's good for my development as well. So I just do my best to help the team win,
Well, he said that for now he has a lot of freedom on the pitch. He contributes a lot. He does a lot of things that he wants to do, even though he has been switched from the right to the left to the center. But anywhere he plays, he thinks that he's contributing positively to the team, and this is a good one for him. Now the coach, John Hettinger, also said something about Kudus. He's one coach who really likes Kudus since he joined the team. He said, in these top matches where it is difficult to play against a strong opponent, it is the special players who rise to the occasion. You can see that with Mo. He only needs one moment of genius, and he is able to decide a game for you. So according to him, he says that Kudus Mohammed only needs one moment to decide the whole game for you as a team or as a coach. So we only hope and pray that Kudus will continue that super form that he's actually giving to Ajax this particular season, which is making him now one of the best players to be kicking the football right now. So Kudus is doing well. He has spoken about it. Ajax coach has also reacted to it, and we only hope and pray that we will also eventually get to know the whereabouts of Christian Atsu'S. These are some of the latest news for you on this channel. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, put on the bell for more updates here on this channel. This was OSIKANI TV, and of course, we shall meet later.